8 races remain until the 2022 NASCAR season comes to a close, which means we have to get right into it. 2023. The announcement has been made. The schedule has been leaked, not released, but once again, Jordan Bianchi from The Athletic releases all 3 of NASCAR's top divisions and their schedules, as well as the dates when they will take place. And surprisingly, there is not much change on the schedule. Let's go over the entire schedule that will be taking place in 2023 across all divisions. Let's first start off, of course, with the Cup Series. Now, the Cup Series begins, of course, we already knew this, Sunday, February 5th, the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum, and then the duels on Thursday, followed by the Daytona 500, February 19th, and Fontana, February 26th, which is scheduled to be currently at the moment the final race at the original 2-mile layout before it gets reconfigured into a short track. Not much else has changed except for Martinsville in April 16th. No longer will it be a night race Saturday night. It will now go back to where it has been for quite some time, Sunday afternoon. This is, of course, more than likely after the abysmal ratings from this past year's Martinsville race on FS1. Executives at NASCAR and probably Fox themselves figured that ratings would be a lot better if it took place on Sunday afternoon, which would leave the NASCAR Cup Series with just, I believe, 1 Saturday night race. Now, 2 things have been changed in this page of the schedule. The All-Star race no longer will it take place at Texas Motor Speedway after 2 years of abysmal racing. It now comes home. For the first time since 1996, NASCAR will return to North Wilkesboro for the NASCAR All-Star Race. It'll take place Sunday, May 21st. Nashville will move up a couple of weeks to Sunday, June 25th. And in July, for July 4th weekend, NASCAR will leave Road America after a 2-year stay and head over to downtown Chicago on the streets of Chicago for what should be a memorable race. Again, that will take place on July 2nd on Sunday. And that's it for about all the changes for the NASCAR Cup Series. Take a look at the next page. No changes have been made still. Michigan, Indianapolis, Road Course, Watkins Glen, Daytona cap off the regular season. Round of 16, the round of 12 all remain the same, as well as the round of 8. And of course, we end up our season, the championship 4 in Phoenix in early November. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, again, very little change. The only change from the first page really is Martinsville Speedway going from a Friday night race to Saturday, possibly could be a Saturday night race, don't know for sure, but it will take place on Saturday, April 15th. But there is something new on the second page for the Xfinity Series. For the first time in history, the Xfinity Series will drive in wine country, Sonoma, California, Saturday, June 10th. The Truck Series will not return to Sonoma after a 1-year appearance there. But we do see July 1st, Xfinity will be racing as well in the streets of Chicago July 1st. Now, originally it was reported that NASCAR would have an IMSA race there to support the Chicago race weekend, but apparently those plans have been scrapped in favor of the Xfinity Series. So we'll have the Xfinity and Cup Series on the streets of Chicago on July 4th weekend. And then you see highlighted in yellow, Road America. Even though the Cup Series will no longer be returning to the racetrack for the near future, the Xfinity Series will once again return to Road America on July 29th. And again, next page, no changes have been made. Kansas will now be the cutoff race, and Bristol will begin the NASCAR playoffs on Friday, September 15th, and then cap it off once again Saturday, November 4th, at Phoenix with the championship 4. But yeah, outside of those changes, nothing else has been made, just the swapping of the days of the regular season finale between Bristol and Kansas. We now have a total of 8 road courses on the Xfinity Series schedule, which is a lot. But there have been some changes with the Truck Series. Remember Craftsman? For the first time since 2008, the Craftsman brand returns to NASCAR in its truck division, which is a nice little throwback to the past of the good old days of the Truck Series. We have a 1-month break between the first and second race for some reason, Daytona and Las Vegas. But then you see on the bottom of your screen in May, North Wilkesboro now joins the Truck Series circuit and will actually be a point-paying race Saturday night, May 20th. That should be one hell of a show to watch, the Truck Series at North Wilkesboro. The next page, nothing else much has changed. June 3rd, June 23rd, Gateway in Nashville. Mid-Ohio returns July 8th. Richmond will be the cutoff race for the regular season finale. But the playoffs, another change. The round of 8, Indianapolis and Milwaukee. That's right, for the first time since 2009, NASCAR returns to the Milwaukee Mile for the Truck Series. Should be one fun event. I was kind of surprised that Milwaukee is on the schedule. Either that or I'm more surprised that the Truck Series made a return and not IndyCar. But still, I did not think of Milwaukee for the Truck Series, but it's nice to see Milwaukee back in NASCAR and back part of the NASCAR family. Hopefully IndyCar can do the same in return, and you can have like a little support race, a doubleheader race with trucks and IndyCar in the future. But nice to see them back on the schedule and part of the playoffs, the second race of the round of 8. And then we have Bristol, Talladega, Homestead, Miami Speedway, the round of 6. And then championship for weekend, Phoenix again, Friday, November 3rd. And we also should point out that Knoxville will not return to the NASCAR Truck Series, I think after 2 years, which means Bristol becomes the only dirt race part of the Truck Series schedule. And yeah, that's a look at the top 3 series in terms of their schedule. Now overall, I'm kind of pleased with it. I am a bit surprised though by how little night races there are. I mean, there's only one Saturday night race. Only going to be one Saturday night race for the Cup Series, and that's Bristol, which we're going to be racing to this weekend. But it's kind of shocking. I mean, I remember back then you had Darlington when it was the Southern 500 back in May. I think that was a Saturday night race. You had, well, we had Martinsville for a couple years, but both Richmond races were Saturday nights. Bristol, of course, has always been a Saturday night race. Atlanta, I think that was a Sunday night though, but still you had a lot of night races in the Cup Series schedule. To go from that to really just now one points paying race that begins in the dark. I know we got the Southern 500, but it kind of starts midday sunset, then transitions into night. But Bristol is really the last true night race that's left on the Cup Series schedule. But it's kind of interesting how we've had so much back then and now we got so little. There is a 1 week break between Sonoma and Nashville. That's of course when NASCAR goes from Fox to NBC. And I'm glad that there wasn't so much change. We know North Wilkesboro, Chicago street course, you know that. But I'm glad there's not much change, mainly because, you know, I feel like we need to calm down a little bit in terms of what we do with the schedule. We can't just be, you know, adding 3-4 different new racetracks every single year. You know, like this year we went to Gateway. We went to a bunch of different road racetracks and road courses. I should also mention, you know, last year we went to Road America for the first time. We went to the Indy Road Course, I guess you could say, for the first time. We have been to, we went to Nashville in 2021. We've been to numerous brand new racetracks, new inaugural races, and that's great and all, but I feel like if you keep doing that every single year, it's going to lose its luster of, oh, a new racetrack on the schedule. I think it's good to have the same schedule for a couple of years, or at the very least a schedule with minimal changes. Just a couple of years, just let have some normalcy on the schedule. And then if you want to throw in a new racetrack, you can do that. So I personally am really satisfied with this schedule, especially with the Truck Series schedule. We're going back to Milwaukee. That's going to be very interesting. I can't wait for that. You have the Xfinity Series going to Sonoma for the first time. I'm interested to see how that goes because, you know, Xfinity, they put on the best shows. So very interested to see how they do over there. And of course, the Chicago Street Course, which is what everyone's going to be tuning in to figure out how in the world they're going to make this work, and excited for North Wilkesboro to see that back on the schedule. Excited to see how that plays out, and I know it's going to be such a massive event for North Wilkesboro when NASCAR comes back home for the first time since 1996. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, satisfied with the changes. I didn't think, I'm glad there was very minimal changes outside of those two racetracks. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the schedule? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are some dates that you're looking out for? And what are some things that you would change about any of NASCAR's top 3 schedules? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank y'all so much for watching. We have another video coming out either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. It'll either be later tonight or tomorrow we'll have a double upload. Trying to figure out how I'm able to work that out, but make sure for a lot more content later this weekend. And the return of the NASCAR preview show. Gonna want to get back into that grind again with the Bristol night race, the final race of the round of 16. Make sure you watch out for that. But until next time, my name is Jett from MDK. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you next time.